Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We are playing a new game as we have finished Midnight Walk. We are playing, what's this game? Amerzone? It's not Amazon, Amerzone, I think. It's a point and click puzzle game. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of like figuring out little things like, you know, certain different switches, all this stuff. Yeah, apparently when I bought it from Steam, it came under, what was it, Siberia bundle. So I'm thinking, I don't think it's with the same realm of Siberia, but it's got that kind of vibe to it. But this is a remake of an old version, and I think now this information, I think the creators of the original game, either creators or like someone involved in the game of the original, died. So in order to make a remake, the new devs are doing this remake in honor of the dev of the original. So that's nice. Yeah, I haven't played the original, but yeah, seems like there's a big graphics boost up, as per most remakes, I guess. But yeah, let's just get into the game and see what it's all about. I don't know anything about this game, so yeah, going in blind, I guess. Oh, that's how you go back. Wow. Oh, here we go. Traveller, you wish to enjoy the ambience and story with a moderate difficulty level for puzzles. You will find more documents and guidance to progress among the various destinations of your journey. In addition, the hints you can unlock from your journey, your journal will be more precise. Note, you can change the difficulty mode at any time from the game's option menu. The adventurer, you will get stuck more often and will need to explore and experiment more to solve the puzzles. You will find fewer documents and help to progress through the various destinations in your adventure. The hints you can unlock from your journal will be less precise. For an even greater challenge, you can disable these hints and even the objectives at any time. Okay, why would you want to do that? Friends! Oh. This is so... I've never used the scroll wheel for clicking. It's bizarre. But then again... Oh yeah, that's the creator. But then again, I don't do many keyboard and mouse games. Says the person that just completed Midnight Walk on keyboard and mouse. Microids. The graphics look so good. Oh my god. Geese. Police. Bonsoir.
You're the journalist, aren't you? I gave him your letter the other day. The professor's probably read it. He received another letter this morning. I put it in his mailbox. It was a letter from the museum. Letters from the museum. They always mean trouble. Hey, maybe you could take it to him. He has trouble moving around, you know. He's an old man. You know what I mean. You want my advice? He should see a doctor. Well, that's what I think anyway. Oh, and have a care. It looks like something fell from your bag over there. Well, then have a nice day.
Isn't it your job to deliver letters? You're the mailman. Why am I doing that? Whatever. Whatever, man. Okay, what's this? Click. Instructions from Module Magazine. What is this? Oh, okay. Wanted to read it, but you know, it's whatever. Click on the up arrow icon to move the directions. You can skip the movements by double clicking. You can skip all the movements automatically by changing the game settings. Skip all the movements automatically. For your convenience, some movements are set to be skipped by default. Huh? Wait, really? But really? Where? Huh? Lies. Lies of P. Oh, we can zoom in. Huh? What's up there? Huh? Huh? Oh, a lighthouse. What's up there? Oh, shrubbery. Okay. What? What's up there? Huh? Someone coming? Someone coming? No. A telescope up there. And a fishing line. Huh. Very nice. Anyway. Can't move the camera. This is a point and click. Why am I using a keyboard? Use your mouse. Use your mouse wheel to take a closer look. I did that. Huh? What's up there? A telescope and kind of net. Anyway. What we got in here? What is this? Oh, while in close-up view, move your cursor to the edge of the screen to shift your view regularly. Wait. Move your cursor to the edge of the screen. Okay. Okay. Imagine this in VR. Oh, do you know what? It's because we're looking through a telescope. I'm an idiot. But seriously, why is it like that, huh? Bucky. Well, seagulls. Seagulls. Jason Seagull. Oh man, it's gonna be a long video. Daisies.
My friend, this old fool is overjoyed that your editor has finally decided to send you to interview me in person. As pleasant as it has been, our recent correspondence will not allow me to discuss certain subjects as freely as I would like. The subject of your special issue, the Amerzone. You must be aware that it hits very close to home for me. That mysterious land is both the source of my greatest joys and my deepest disgrace. As my old friends at the museum probably told you. But no matter what they say, I know what really happened over there in the 30s, when my companions and I ventured into the unknown wilds.
To the abyss. Wow, that is a not stable barrier. The cursor indicates that you can move your view during some cutscenes.
My friends and I, we caused harm. Harm that I am determined to heal today.
Move for me.
But I need your help. Not only to finally bring my version of what happened to light, but perhaps to do even more. Time is running out. So, safe travels, my friend. I am quite pleased to welcome you to my humble abode. Signed, Professor Alexandre Valenbois.
Rachel Roder Capelius. Go to the lighthouse. Take Valenbois mail. Okay. How do I need a key or what's the go? Huh? Let me in. Let me in. Oh, what's this journal? Huh. Alright, collect documents. It has finally happened after months of waiting, unanswered quests, and some fairly desperate reminders. Module Magazine has finally given me some work. My finest gift. My finest gig. The magazines need something to sound off. It end of year geography features. It will be dedicated to a little known South American country, Amerzone. It's next to Brazil apparently, though I must admit I've never heard of it. My initial research hasn't turned anything up so far. I'll have to try and find an expert on the subject. September 17, 1998. I've just come out of a meeting with Mrs. Fitzgerald, editor-in-chief of Module Magazine. She wants me to dedicate my section of the Amerzone feature to one of the rarest, if not the only expert I was able to identify. Professor Alexander Valenbois, the eccentric old man, apparently lives as an inclusive in a lighthouse. Exclusive. In Brittany, and would only agree to communicate by letter. Mrs. Fitzgerald wants me to find out as much as possible from him. Valenbois isn't getting any younger, and his health is on the decline. Time to get out my finest pen. I posted this letter to Professor Valenbois this morning. I feel like a kid on a Christmas Eve. It might not win me poultry, but this piece might finally get me a press card. The excitement is beginning to wear off. I spoke to the researchers at the National History Museum this morning who were in contact with Alexander Valenbois. They printed a rather contrasting picture. Specifically, they accuse him of falsifying his purported discoveries during the expedition into Amerzone he led in the 1930s. Needless to say, with a contact like that, I'd be lucky if my article ended up as a sidebar to the work of my own reputable colleagues. Let's face it, Module magazine tossed the work my way because none of their lead reported would take it. Tried third time, still no answers from Valen Boyce. This was in October 6, 1998. This job is slipping through my fingers. Perhaps it's for the best. Professor Valen Boyce has replied. His letters was quite tense, but I got the impression he wasn't against the idea of talking to me about Amerzone. We're back in business, boys. Slide of tune of events, October 14th, 1998. Miss Fitzgerald called me this morning. Apparently, one of the magazine's reporters, Camille M., was injured while on assignment at the zoo. Snakebite, and therefore can't provide her contribution to the Amerzone feature. That leaves 3 pages in the special issue to be filled urgently. Mrs. Fitzgerald wants me to leave for Brittany this Friday to conduct a full-length interview with Professor Valen Boyce. She's already told him. What's this voice? I don't know. I need to bring back something to fill the pages left empty by my unfortunate colleagues, and I've only got tomorrow to prepare my questions. Nice. Return ticket. Okay. Train to Lake Minnewawa will be leaving shortly. Alright. What else is there? He awaits you at the lighthouse in Brittany. Despite his unsavory reputation, he is the only expert on the little-known Amerzone. We absolutely have to fill these last pages in the feature that Camille left so empty. Valen Boyce seemed to have enjoyed your communications. Get what you can from him face to face and get back to Paris as soon as possible. The account department refuses to cover any hotel fees for this report. Emma Fitzgerald, Editor-in-Chief of Module magazine. Model will. Right, that still doesn't answer how I get in here. Am I meant to be like finding something or? That was quite fun reading all of that. Let's see. Someone coming. This is actually just like a integration of Elden Ring. So am I actually going like around? Oh, you can pause? Huh. Yes, you can. If I manage to deliver my report to Amerzone of Module magazine, I'll finally be able to get this press card validated. Certainly can. Oh, you can turn around. Nice. Alright. The mailman told me that Professor Valen Boyce received an important letter this morning from Natural History Museum in Paris Apparently, Alexander Vermois is very old and sick. Maybe it will cheer him up a bit. Maybe it will cheer him up a bit if I'll bring him his mail. Okay. Where's the hint? Oh look, there's a snake there. Snake bite. Did I pick up his mail? Oh, I guess this is where I started. I can't go any further. I can't. Okay. Can't go any further. Okay, well, I'm here now. Mr. Alexander, I'm here. Can you let me in? No. Okay. Gooey. Don't worry. Oh. What does it say? Roger Noah Lighthouse. I didn't see that little letterbox. You can directly control. You can directly control most mechanical elements in your surroundings. When the hand icon is displayed, click and hold the left mouse button and move the mouse in the direction shown as. Aha! Whoop! And whoop! Okay, yep, okay, yep. And whoop! Come on. Wait. Examining objects from all angles will help you discover useful information and sometimes even specific actions. Hold the left mouse button to rotate the object. Then use your mouse to move the cursor until it changes. Can we open it? Ooh, sneaky. Right. Alexander, Mr. Valenbois, we have thoroughly examined your plans for new expedition. Alright, Mr. Valenbois, we have thoroughly examined your plans for a new expedition to the Amerzone and regret to inform you that we are unable to give a positive response to your grant request. First, the present economic situation. The present economic situation does not permit us to finance such risky expedition. Second, my colleagues and I are of the opinion that unfortunately you still have not renounced that empirical fallacy which was once at the root of the lengthy dispute between yourself and the museum. Oh, sorry. This venerable institution, which I now have the honor of representing, still remembers the bitter disappointment and mockery within the scientific community that resulted from your first expedition in 1932, which had been weak enough to sanction in the first place. Just as my honourable predecessors did back then, I will warn you against the dangers of such an undertaking where adventurous fantasies prevail over strict scientific rigor. Ed Urod Mullet, curator. From the Museum of Natural History, Jardin des Paris. Call this number. Right. Nice. Alright. Unhatch. Wishy-washy. Oh, wishy-washy. Knockity, knock, knock, knock. Oh, I do need my keys. Journal. Your journal has been updated. Tab. October 1998. After an intermediate journey, I'm finally here at the bottom of Raquel Noir's lighthouse. Somewhere near the tip of the Langrand Peninsula in Brittany. The big interview for my article will take place here, the home of Professor Alexander Van Boyce, Ecluse zoologist and expert on Amerzone. Everything's ready. I took great care in preparing for our interview, and I even brought my good old blank press card, my totem, to remind me why I took this assignment. It should only take a few hours. I'd be back in Paris by tonight. Alright. Is this... Oh, yeah, I probably read it. Knock, knock, knocky. Bop, bop, bop. Oh, nice hands you've got there. Nice pair of hands on you. As you progress along your journey, you may find investigation materials. You don't have to conduct these investigations, but completing them will enable you to discover additional content and delve into the secondary element of the story. Investigations are recorded in the dedicated tab in your journal. Open it via the right click on Radio menu or the dedicated keyboard shortcut. Keep your eyes peeled and don't be afraid to get off the beaten path. What is it, open world? Point and click, open world. Wouldn't believe it. Oh. It's just letter from a teacher. No, I wanted to read that. Can I read it? Thank you. June 1998, June 8th. Professor Van Boyce, I've been told you no longer want to teach a workshop next year after a disagreement with a parent of one of our pupils. For what it's worth, I sincerely think you shouldn't take the comments of this individual who is already notorious within our team. To heart. No one thinks you're a charlatan. You're a scientist, and the children love you. Year after year, I see how fascinated they are, and their teacher too, by your sessions on the Amazonian goose. And so I hope I might change your mind by writing to you to help persuade you, little Safia, who also mesmerized by your last workshop. Ask me to send you something. I've attached it to this letter, along with the usual sign up for the external educators. I hope you'll send it back to me, filled in usual. Warmest regards, Ariandi. Professor Van Boyce took up residence in an old lighthouse in Lagrange on the coast of Brittany. His choice of residence was no coincidence, given that the lighthouse is situated right is situated right inside the breeding grounds of a bird that had always been of great interest to Valenbois. The Langrive scarlet goose, also known as the Amazonian goose. Each year, this creature migrates to the county from which it gets its name, the place that had fascinated and haunted Valenbois throughout his life. Collect all investigative materials related to this article to unlock it. Okay. So we've got that. Since Model Magazine asked me to contribute to its special issue on Amerzone, I've felt as though I've unveiled a case with untold ramifications. This writing, I need to investigate as many of them as possible for my report. Hey, excuse me. I hadn't finished. Okay, what about this one? Stop it! Okay, yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. There's all these things. There's all of these things. Upon his return from his expedition to Amerzone in the 1930s, Professor Valenbois became the laughingstock of the scientific community. I feel like I've read this. He then secluded himself in a lighthouse. I'd like to dig a little deeper into his unknown part of his professional life, particularly the end of his career as a school teacher. Okay. Alright. So I'm still like getting used to these. Fine. Okay, now that I'm inside Professor Valenbois' lighthouse, I just have to find him. Professor Valenbois must be waiting for me on one of the upper floors of his lighthouse. Oh, okay. I believe you. Okay, I believe you. It's really good detail. Up the stairs. Gosh, don't collapse. There's more. Oh, coat.
You are the journalist, aren't you? Come. Amerzone. Amerzone. Too late for me. Too late. It's all over for me. I'm no longer in good health, my friend. It's a pity, but what can I do? In any case, Amerzone, all that. No one ever believed me. So, after all those years, the egg is still alive. Alive. Yes. I had planned to take it Amerzone.
Oh my god.
My expedition was ready. And all planned down to the smallest detail. And now I have no strength left. You must go for me. You must go. Take the egg back. Take the egg of the white birds back to Amerzone. I beg you, please. You will find everything you need right here in the lighthouse. You must go to the basement. Please. You must help. For her.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh. Alt. You can now reveal all possible interactions around you by holding down Alt. Alt. Do I have that key? I don't think I have an Alt key. I don't have an Alt key on my keyboard. To find the icon represented, you must move the camera. Okay. Wow, that's really cool. Amerzone Falls. Hang on. Note. And somewhere out there is the Temple of Flight. Then the volcanic crater. And there, perhaps, redemption. What else? Let's see what this is. Letter from the Amerzone President's office. Oh, can we read that? Alvazabalis. Dear Sir, I convey to you the heartfelt greetings of President Alvarez, who is still ill health and unable to reply to your letter personally. Naturally, he has fond memories of the adventure you shared in the 30s upon his return to the country. However, as I am sure you will understand, our country's law must apply equally to all, and the bonds of friendship you once had with our supreme guide do not entitle you to spread privileges. That's not that word. And the bonds of the friendship you once had with our supreme guide do not entitle you to special privileges. That's the sentence. I therefore regret to inform you that I cannot process your application for a visa to enter Amerzone. We do not wish to welcome any more scientific expeditions which could lend credence. In Indian mythology, as with all other kind of its own, Okay. Scientific, we can learn credence in whatever form to the existence of those white birds. This Indian mythology, as with all others of its kind, is keeping our indigenous fellow citizens in a state of mind that is incompatible with our country's triumphant march towards progress and modernity. Thank you for your understanding, Colonel Goraciello. Attached to the Secretariat of Office of the President. Right. Oh gosh, I'm adding so much to my journal. Can I? Valen Boyce, I would have imagined I'd hear from you after all this time. I still remember the day you washed up upon our island after the contraption of yours hit that sperm whale. I'm sure you know what has become one of your travelling companies, Antonio Alvarez. Perhaps it would have been better if you'd gone down with your machine in the lagoon. Anyway, I'll take care of your doohickeys, this backup dishinket you sent with your letter. I'll hide it away like you asked, where you stayed back then. You're right to be cautious. The Amerzone Coast Guard seems paranoid that a foreigner like you is going to try and sneak across the border sometime soon. Fair winds for your voyage, and I guess see you soon. Illegible signature. P.S. And watch out for sperm whales this time. I don't know, it's so fun just reading these. I read that one. Oh, come on. Yes. What's this one? It was great joy tinged with disbelief that I received your letter from more than 50 years of silence. So this is April 12, 1998. My friend. I must admit that I had given up all hope that our paths would ever cross again. And to be quite truthful, I thought you were no longer with us. And to be truthful, I did think you were dead. So, for we are too old now, I fear, and deep down inside the joy of meeting you again is mingled with the fear of seeing you undertake such risky expeditions of your age. My old friend Alexander, I believe that I share your feelings of guilt towards poor Amerzone. We made many mistakes that only our youth could explain. Oh wait, I can just toggle through them, that's fine. Today, in the twilight of our years, we want to right our wrongs and thus attempt to obtain from our fellow human beings, or from ourselves, an earthly redemption that pales in the comparisons to divine justice. All this is very human, I know, but what is folly at your age to set off again through the Amazonian forests and marshlands? You will fail along the way and die out there. What's more, the Amazon you once knew no longer exists. My dear old fellow, things have changed here, as in the rest of the world. You mentioned the white birds, but I have come to believe that they live on only in the heady fumes of intoxication that enveloped the few denturalized indigenous people who were sparred by the inexorable march towards progress. You must think I am very bitter, Alexandra, But if you only knew the sad state that this country is now in, as if it had been hit by an immaculate curse. Should you persist, however, in your determination to return to Amerzone and stop over at our mission in Puebla, as you have planned, note that you will not find the companies and adventures of your youth, but a poor, toothless old man, who will nonetheless be delighted to welcome you under his roof. Then, like two exhausted ghosts, we will go and sit on the riverbank to watch the sunsets on our lives. On our lives? We will go and sit on the riverbank to watch the sunset on our lives. On our lives? God be with you. David Makwashi. P.S. I must say, I was a little surprised by your request, but I am happy to keep hold of your backup diskette, as you call it. All the more reason for you to stop in and say hello if you insist on undertaking this ridiculous virtue. Bye. Oops. Is it still there? Amazone's Fools. Best avoided. Oh wow! Are they those creatures? Holy moly, scamoli. Okay. Oh, hello. The fisherman we met on Shipwreck Island during the 1932 expedition. He was just a lad back then, reliable but uncommunicative when he was in a bad mood. He accepted the diskette, even hid it from Antonio's henchmen. Huh. Oh, hang on. I think we've read that one. Yes. Indubitably. Oh god, the controls. Amazon Delta, where the waters of the Eponymous River flows in the Atlantic Ocean, a natural border easily accessible, particularly after a stopover on Shipwreck Island. Is that all of them? Potential. I think so. Yeah. Yep. So, I guess all these other places is where. Oh, Louis Angel. He abandoned me back then, but strangely, I feel I can trust him enough to send him a diskette. Louis' old cabin on the banks of the Amazon River. Let's see what things we have found. Okay. Despite his old ties, the Amazon autocrat Antonio Aldrez, Professor Valenbois was recently refused a visa from the Amazon. The reason given that the scientist could lead then creators to a mythology of the white bird. Yep, read that. Okay. Oh my god. With his last breath, the near delicious Professor Valenboys begged me to take an egg back to Amerzone. An egg of the white birds, which after all those years is still alive. I know I should call emergency services and wait patiently for them to arrive, and yet Valenboy's feverish tone, the intensity of his plea to make the journey in his place, taking a look around the lighthouse like he suggested, doesn't commit me to anything, does it? No. We've seen this. Yeah. The diskette. Oh. Okay, with a view of undertaking his new journey on Amerzone, seemed to have made a priority of copying a series of strange diskettes. I wish I knew. To undertake his new journey of Amerzone, reach some old acquaintances from his first expedition. Apparently, he sent them backup diskettes that were essential for this new expedition to run smoothly. Okay. So, what's this? So, investigated materials from... Among Valmon's belongings, I found an official letter which stipulates that he has recently been refused a visa. Okay. We know this. My readings has told me the Amerzone military is returning more and more frequently to the shipwreck island off the coast of their country. They seem on edge, fearing that a foreign might stop here before clandestinely entering Amerzone. Alright. The dictator of Amerzone, Antonio Alvarez, always presented himself as a champion of progress, with the ambition of making his country shine on the international stage. But if that's the case, why did he seal off the borders so tightly? What could justify such a secrecy, particularly when it conflicted so obviously with the autocrat's great promises? You'll need to continue by researching other regions. Okay, I understand. Okay, as I explored the development lighthouse, I discovered that an old professor really had known Antonio, the despot who'd been ruling over Amerzone with an iron fist for decades. It's certainly an unusual friendship. I'd been interested to learn more about it. An old friend. Okay. Yep, his visa got cancelled. Okay, I want to just like get rid of all these things. School, he recently quit following an altercation with the parent of one of the students there. I keep thinking tabs to go back. Professor Fellenberg took up resident. Okay, yep. Wait, Goose? Oh, yep. Okay, hang on. Professor Fellenberg, he died while he was begging you. He said I'd find everything I needed in the basement. In the basement. In the basement. The basement. How do I... Oh. According to this letter, until recently, Professor Malloy was still giving talks about the Amazon goose at a local school. Okay. That all done. Alright, let's... Can we... tab out. Open the radio menu by right-clicking. Just did that. He hasn't added anything. Okay. Ooh. Go downstairs. I guess that's where the basement is. Let's go upstairs, shall we? Let's go upstairs before we gotta go to the basement. Oh, you can go upstairs. Is basement upstairs or downstairs? Oh my god, what? Okay. Ooh. Sure. Aptly named. Hang on. This specimen seems to have some sort of venom glands. What other oddly creations has he got? It's like a crow, like a Encyclopedia of Ornithology. That is the study of birds. In case you didn't know, ornithology. Study of birds, actually. Study of feathered birds, actually. Is it? I gotta know. What is the study of birds? Oops. Birds called. Oh, that's right. That was just a guess. The book is open at a page about the Amerzone Rocco. The page shows a female on the left and a male on the right. See, it makes sense if you did that outdoors. But can the camera not just go in when he's indoors? No. No. Alright, let's go back down. And down we go. Into the basement. Right. We are watching this. Oh, slide machine. Oh, he had a slide actually. There was a slide on the back of the picture that he showed us. What does this say? Ooh.
My dear friend, I am an old man in the twilight of his years. I know now that I will never have the strength to set off again to the Amerzone. My only remaining hope resides in convincing you to go in my stead. Make amends for the wrong I have done to that country over 50 years ago. It was in 1929, at the university where I was finishing my studies in natural sciences, that I first heard of the Amerzone. I befriended a young law student from that country. His name was Antonio Alvarez, and he was later to become the despotic leader that we now know today. He suggested going with me as my guide and interpreter until we got to the last steps of civilization in his country. A second companion was to join me, the Reverend Father David Makowski, who was burning with desire to perform mission work among the inhabitants of those regions forgotten by the Creator. We set off, therefore, one morning in June 1932 on board the Hydra float, a revolutionary invention of mine. Unfortunately, this first prototype had several imperfections. The mechanics of the craft failed us on the way near Shipwreck Island. A large number of sperm whales had settled there. I feared that we might have hit one of them. It was only by a miracle that we set foot on the shores of the Amazon. But already, my friend, I realize that I am only at the beginning of this tragic story. If you want to find out about what follows, it will be waiting for you in the basement. Your next destination, should you decide to replace me for this new journey.
Didn't know that came with an audiobook. You have found Professor Valenboy's travel journal, the memoirs of his first expedition to the Amazon. It is an inexhaustible mine of information about the mysterious country. Some of it may prove useful. You can access Valenboy's travel journal using the key shortcut V. V for Valenbos! Okay. Notes on the observation for explorers. Oh. The Amazonian goose owns its name to the fact that its annual migration leads to the delta of the Amazon River, where it is settled down for the winter. The simplest way to reach the shores of the Amazon would be to follow the same route as these birds. That is where the constraints of refueling not to be taken into account. At last we are off. We follow a small flock of geese. The hydro float is performing beautifully. I am very proud of my inventions, and I am eager to test its numerous capabilities. 7 hours and 53 minutes. A large number of sperm whales have settled here. I fear that we might have hit one of them as we approach the channel that leads to the atoll. This atoll bears its name. Well, it seems to be the meeting place of all those roam and explore the planet. Unfortunately, for many of them, this is where the adventure stops for lack of transport. This is necessary stop. We need fuel for the hydro float. October 25, the sperm whale we hit caused serious damage to Hydrofloat. I am afraid that if Providence does not come to our rescue, our adventure will end right here on this wrecked island. See, god damn it, this like sperm whale that we hit, it ruined our ship. Like, that's so rude. It's like, don't worry, if you just, hurt an animal, but no worries, your ship's ruined. Don't worry about the animal. Anyway. No! Oh, we got a key. We got the key. Oh. Oh, hang on. How do we... we need it. So is labeled basement. I want to finish reading. Hang on. V for Vendetta. We are in very poor spirits. We are indeed prisoners on this ill-fated atoll. We spend our time listening to stories told by travellers passing through. Then, with a pang of anguish, we watch them set off again. As far as the eye can see, the delta of the Amazon River. We set foot on the shores of the Amerzone. Puebla, the village, is built on the old fort that was formerly used as a trading post by the conquistador. The only means of transport is an old railway line. This village is a flourishing marketplace for the whole region's population. Fauna and flora of Amazon vultures. Very common throughout the village of Puebla. The natives are very fond of it. They say it has calming properties. How many pages are there? Oh, there's 7. Last night, a man told me about some strange white bird. He had agreed to guide me up the river. Scarecrow. Farewell to Macawash the Alvarez. He is a mixed blood and lives in the jungle. 10 days from Puebla by canoe, a shabby hut up the riverbank. Hummingbird. Loris. The surroundings of my guide's humble dwellings are extremely diverse from zoological point of view. Oh, what are these? No idea. They have like... Oh my god, that's their mouth? Oh my god! Oh my god! Wow. These are crazy. These are like mixed breeds, man. The tickish and apparently stupid animal. The tricorn buffalo. The tricorn buffalo. Porcupus. What's this one called? Oh my god. Is this the tricorn buffalo as well? Rhinonopomus. Oh, sorry, mate. This animal seems to thrive in the meandering waters of the Amazon River. The natives hunt it as they do the Porcopominus, with which it must not be confused. Ooh, what are these? No! For God's sake. A strange fish-eating lizard. Its habits are truly remarkable. It has long nasal appendage that ends in the kind of claw. It hooks an insect larva onto it and uses it to hunt fish. Oh my god. That's a fish. God dang. That's crazy. We set up camp in one of the many inlets that stretch along the river. My guide deserted me during the night. Love that. I have reached the Amerzone Falls. I glimpse a native village in the distance. I am hesitant to establish contact with these Indians. I suspect it is their preaching presence that made my guide run away. I have been tormented by a strong fever since the middle of the night. I am too weak to get up. My senses are progressively deteriorating. The positive evolution of my illness now permits me to resume the course of this journal. I have been taken in by the inhabitants of a strange village. They seem devoted to a particular form of worship. The nature of which I have not yet fathomed. They are peaceful Indians who survive on hunting, gathering, and on honey, which they consume in great quantities. The Yakomani. Ooh. I must admit that I am quite proud to have brought these Indians a few rudiments of civilization. I have made them understand that waterfalls can be a great source of energy and that the laws of mechanics and physics can improve their lives tremendously. With their help, I have developed various pieces of machinery that will free them from their daily labors. Wow. What amazing person. Yep. Damn. Indie village in the Ovo tribe, with count wait to ascend the waterfall. So the more machinery, water wheel controller, filling the counterweight tanks, fueling towards the marshes. This morning I attended a strange ceremony which convinced me that the legendary white bird really do exist. The egg brought down from the mountain by a young Indian boy and strangely manipulated by the village sorcerer is gigantic and to my knowledge does not belong to any known animal species. Egg of the white bird, Avis alba. Some fauna here. Or is that flora? According to my Indian friend, it is the egg of the white bird. It would appear that their priest performs a sort of treatment on the embryo to cure it of severe psychological alterations caused by the noxious fumes emanating from the volcanoes to which these birds are bound. Without this human intervention, these mythical birds would probably have ceased to exist a long time ago. Wow. Judging from the primitive paintings that I was able to see the village, a young Vohanos boy must go through a fearsome rite of passage in order to enter adulthood. The adolescent boy must set off alone towards the volcanoes of the Amazone, seize the egg of white bird, and then bring it back to the village. As soon as the priest has finished the sacred ceremony, the young man must return the egg back to where he found it so that it may hatch under the right conditions. Huh. So he's got like wings and stuff? Like they made, huh? So, what? So, their rite of passage for adolescence is you've got to get the egg from this, like, white bird, trek it all the way back to the village, kind of prove that you did it, and then take it all the way back because it's got to hatch in the right conditions. What? Huh? Right. Am I reading that right? The adolescent boy must set off alone towards the volcano to seize the egg of the white bird and then bring it back to the village. Okay. Wait. As soon as the priest has finished the sacred ceremony. So then, yeah, a priest does this ceremony once he gets the egg. And then he just has to trek all the way back and put the egg back. God, imagine going to, like, an animal's nest and then stealing their egg. And then obviously the adult animal is all upset and is attacking you, and then you got to escape, and then it's just like, oh, by the way, here. But it's like, huh? Anyway, I took leave of my host at dawn. Thanks to the mechanism I had devised, I managed to take my boat up the falls. Then, with help of an additional mechanism, I conquered the torrential current, and in doing so, I reached the place where the river settled down and loses itself in the swamp. The marshlands are sacred to the Indians. They are the burial grounds of their ancestors. Moreover, one must traverse them to get the volcanoes. It is a dangerous place, and going through it is a terrible ordeal. The web-footed giraffe is, and always has been, domesticated by the Indians. The Indian rides them through the marshlands. The giraffes that have remained wild are very timid. Wow, are these the giraffes? Web-footed giraffes. Oh my god, look at that little bird. Degenerate white bird. Degenerate. Temple of Flight. Oh, Temple of Flight? Is that where the airbenders are? Chain of volcanoes seen from the temple. Unlike its noble cousins, the blackbird ventures quite far from the volcano. Oh, every time. Here I am at the end of my journey at last. After several months of the adventure, until now I have seen only those pitiful little blackbirds. I have been able to observe that they lay eggs that are similar to every respect to the one that I saw in Ovo Vohanos village. These birds are very prolific. I have counted up to 10 birds hatching from the same egg. Nevertheless, their existence is precarious, they fly poorly, and display clear signs of degeneration in all aspects of their behavior. This seems to confirm the expertise of Obo Rohanus, priest in the matter of embryonic surgery. I saw them this morning. There they were, right before my eyes. They glided inside the crater for a long while, and then imprecisably they rose and rose on the thermal column until by noon they were nothing more than a tiny speck in the sky. Just a tiny speck. Avas Abba. Done. Read that. Check that off. Maybe I should play Nancy Drew. Alright, what's this? Ooh. Ooh, hello. Oh, oh, oh. So I guess this is like... Oh, what's this? I'm sure we'll need to do that later on. But first, let's go down to the basement. The basement. I wish you could just go through, like... Wow, that is... Judging by the smell, Valamons would like to add a little kick to his little coffee. Well, a shot of tequila. Probably. JF Millet. That it? Whoop! Why is there like... Okay, there is this. Oh, a portrait of a young woman. Looks the same as the one in the photo Valenbois was holding. Oh. This is a slide. Slide 5. So, how about, where did we see, was it upstairs? Was it upstairs where the slide was? Here we go. Okay, that. We can't watch it? How do we... Can we turn it on? No. What? We can't. Can we turn it on? Here we go. On. Right. What does that say? An Amazonian goose. The internal guide towards the great white birds. Nice. Next one. Next one. I did put it at the back, so you're gonna have to go to the next one. Again, the next one. There we go. Oh. Very nice. Oh, slide 2. Silhouette of 3 men, Valamois and his companions. Shall put that in as well. And then we shall go back. No, no. Oh no. Is that right? Oh no. There it is. I'll get there eventually. October, Antonio Alvarez, David Moloski, and myself, Alexander Valois, before setting off for the Amazon. The Amazon. Check out these journals. Journals. Oops. Oh, my bad. Bamos had hidden a slide depicting the same young woman as the one in the portrait he was keeping close to him when he died. He had scribbled a troubling apology on it. Interesting. Key to the basement. No more. Oh, what's this one? One of the slides, but most noted that the Scarlet Goose is the old age guide that leads to one towards the mysterious great white birds of Amerzone millennial. Right. Let's go to the basement. We're probably gonna have to go all the way back up again. But let's go down. Oh, hello. Put in the key to the basement. Oh. Oh, yes, did it. Can unlock things, doors. I can unlock doors, I can. What? Oh, again. Jump scare. Okay. Whoop. Can't see nothing. Oh, okay. Well, there's... Oh, what? What is that railing system? Okay. Sure. Someone's got like a mining railing system in the basement. That's normal. So dark. Why is my camera so dirty? But wait, there's still more to go down. Oh my goodness gracious me. It just keeps on going and going. This is sketchy, man. Here's basement's like... Oh. I wanna go... What's over there? What's over there? Go this way. Oh my god. Whoa, more slides. And a letter. Can I pick them up? Can I pick them up? Oh no, what's this? Something. Wait, what? Huh? What? It probably, oh, hang on. Go to the mission tab in the journal and click on the question mark icon to the current objective. It will give you hints to help you solve it increasingly precise. Go to the missions tab, okay, and click on the question mark, okay. Note, however, the 3-dot icon indicates that the next hint will only become available once you have done what the previous hint suggested. This icon indicates that you have used all the available hints for the current objective. You can deactivate this hint system at any time in the game. No, that's not something I'd want to do. Okay. Read. Oh, they're not slides, they're just floppy disks.
My dear friend, it's nice to see you again through these few pages. The previous ones ended with my arrival in Amerzone with my comrades, Alvarez and Makowski, in 1932. For some weeks, all three of us traveled to Puebla, a fort village upstream of the river Amazon Delta. It was there, in the mouth of an old drunken and erudite Indian, that I first heard of the great white birds. The white birds are dependent on the imposing volcano that rises above the Amazonian jungle. They are majestic skyships of sorts. They glide interminably, taking advantage of the thermals created by the heat from the craters. Every 3 years, one of the females of the colony abandons a single egg that will, all by itself, contain the entire next generation of white birds. But the embryos contained in the egg are subject, it seems, to a brutal alteration in their chromosomes due to the toxic gases that escape the volcano. Left to its own devices, the egg would hatch nasty little black birds with a precarious existence. It is at this point that the intervention of the Ovo-Volahos, an indigenous tribe descending from a very ancient and famous civilization of white bird worshippers, takes place. Ignoring the warnings of my companions, I set off towards the unknown, with the old Indian as my guide. After a month of traveling, I reached the Amazon Falls. Then, out of the blue, my guide had left me. I was starving and had no more strength, totally weakened by a vicious tropical disease. I owe my life to the hospitality of the native tribe living near the bottom of the falls. A young Indian girl patiently lavished on me the care that was necessary for my recovery. To tell the truth, we never left each other after that. Her name was Yekomani. I loved her, and she loved me. And the months that followed were the most beautiful of my long life. But here we are, already approaching the sinister conclusion of this tale, my friend. There is still time for you to turn back. But if you decide not to, the end of my story is waiting where yours will begin.
Oh, we gotta go through all these floppy disks. Diskettes. Apparently that's what they're called. Not the old floppies. Disc number 3. Can I watch one of them? Can we watch? But they're all here for departure. Volumos diskette. Mentioned the startup program and a plane mode for the hydrofloat. Okay. Explore the basement, reach the end of the tunnel, switch on the computer. Now I've got the power on in the basement, I'll be better able to see what's here. Oh, these are closed. Oops. Use one of them. I can't see because your tail limbs. I'll see better with the lights on. I'll be able to continue down the tunnel. Switch on the computer. Try and make some space for your limbs. Okay. Carefully plan a copy. Okay. So these must be all the copies, right? Oh, we can actually keep them. Apparently not. Oh, this is a typewriter, no wonder. Ah. Okay. What's this? Oh, this is the... Whoop. Oh, okay. This one. Oh, passcode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What would it be? Did I see it somewhere? Set diskette. Oh my god, I'm using it for my... Balamos has put a numeric password on the computer. People often use personal dates, like birthdays. Okay. Birthdays. Where did we see birthdays anywhere? Maybe if we like... blank press card. Maybe it's 1998? Date of birth wouldn't be on here, would it? No, what is this one? No. My birth dates. Sorry. Oh. It's not 1998. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 digits. Six digits. Maybe 29, 1935. I don't know. 29 at 1935. 29. 1935. Okay. What if we just like come back to that and see what's down the hall? See what else is around. Oh, another door. Of course, it's locked. birthdays. Let's see if there's any birth dates anywhere, or... What was this saying? Okay. Maybe just go up again? Scotty? Nah. Seems like she's meant a great deal to Valamos. A portrait of someone called Yokomani, 1933. So, is that when she died? Yeah. When she died seemed to date from 1933. It shows a woman named Yokoshami. She seemed to have been very dear to his heart. 1933. What's behind the stairs? More numbers. Oh my god. Oh. Is that... Oh god, the museum. The museum had... Oh, I need to take a photo of this. Okay. So it was 03 4 6 5 2 8 1 7 9.
Hello, Museum of Natural History Paris, Curator Edouard Milo speaking. What? Valenbois? You again? I swear, I told you before, it's no use calling. Your expedition plans to the Amerzone do not interest us. You understand? We have neither the desire nor the means to back your fraudulent adventures. So I beg you to stop bothering us. My predecessors learned the hard way the cost of trusting you. I won't be taking it. You hear me? I am a serious scientist, sir. Goodbye, and good riddance.
Is there any other numbers? Nope. It's just that one. Seems like it. What are these? What are those? Alright, shall we go up? And then I guess go up again. Oh, I haven't been here. I haven't been here, I haven't. Antonio Alvarez. Oh my god, there's two of these. President guy, motivator, dictator, there are many titles befitting the rule of Amerzone. He rose to power in the 1930s after leading a lighting coup against the previous glory. Since then, the Supreme Guide had been ruling the small country, still largely unknown on the international scene, with an iron fist. It's a lot of text. You can pause to read it, but I won't be. Such abuse can be dated as back the aftermath. Blah blah blah. Yeah, okay. Dictator stuff. He is paranoid, fearful of threats from overseas. Cool. Yep, definitely looks like a dictator, that's for sure. Yep. According to the documents gathered by Velmas, his whole friend and traveling companion Antonio Alvarez continues to keep an iron grip to the Amazon despite his age, tirelessly professing his obsession with the progress from the ruins of what Amazon has become under his reign. According to this document, just after World War II, the dictator of the Amazon, Antonio Alvarez, crushed the armed resistance who had joined together against him, led by the local indigenous tribes. Oh. Well. Okay. Kill. Oh. Right, well, let's put a video in first. Antonio, 1996. Was it 99? '96. Antonio, 1996, a recent recording of the Amerzone Dictator. Is that all of them? Is that all the evidence? Oh, no, there's 5. Jeez. Alright, let's...
Amerzone is a powerful country, and the people of Amerzone are its symbol. I am the father of the Amazonian people, and as this nation among it, long live Amazone! Long live progress! Progress will liberate us, separate us from the romantic nonsense of the savages. Progress will burst open the door to the modern world so that we, the people of Amerzone, may enter and take our rightful place
Cool. Turn that off. That was the most like, I am a dictator, this is what we're all about. It's the most like obvious thing. Okay. What's through this door? Can we locked, is it not? No? Ooh, outside. Wow. Holy moly guacamole. Wow. Oh my god. Wow. Screenshot. Damn. What a view, eh? Heavens. Shall we go up? Really explore this place. Oh my god. It's so terrifying. Oh, telescope. Oh, hello. Hello. What are you doing? Oh, there's a mailman. Oh, your bike broke? Man. He's like, well, what do I do now? My bike's broken and I don't know how to fix it and just got mail to, you know, to deliver. What do I... No one's gonna get their mail now. Huh. How do I fix the chains on these? Do I do this or... What if I do this? Would that... Do you know what? I actually have no idea. I'm just gonna stand here in frustration and just look at my bike and think, no one's getting their mail today. Nah. Oh well. Guess I just don't know what to do. I guess it's over for me. Losing my job and lost a bike. 2 in one day. What a rough day. Can you guys? Oh, I was like, can you even see that? Sorry, man. Sorry, mate. R.I.P. your bike. R.I.P. your bike. Shame. I wonder if I can see him. Oh, I can't see him from the distance. Whoa, that must be so scary. Shall we go up again? Oh my god. Ooh. Oh my god, is that underneath? Jeez. That's scary. Looking at what's underneath you? Bloomin' heck. Oh, you gotta... Oh, it's a number thing. It's like a passcode of some sort. Does it change the view? Depending on what things are on. No. No. It's a bit of a shame. Oh. Switch on the computer. So it doesn't change the view. Oddly enough. Don't know what this does yet. Oh, we've got a wheel here. Oh. Is that a bridge? Is that a bridge to Terabithia? So I need 3-digit code. I'm just gonna ask for a hint again, and I'm gonna waste all of them. Okay, birthday's on the personal document. I saw it on his travel journals too. Vemo's date of birth is on his personal documents. It's on his travel journals? Is it? They accused him of falsifying his discoveries during the expedition to Amerzone he led in the 1930s. You said it was in your travel journal. Months of waiting unanswered. It's finally give me some work. The magazine needs something to round off. Centric, okay. So they want me to find out. Posted this edited for might not be me. Finally get my press card. Specifically, expedition led in 1930s. Like, I know it's probably one of these days. But then I need a 3-digit number. Oh, here we go. 28th June 1904. Well, now I have to go all of the way back. Okay, well, sketch from the lookout. Today at the parson was. Oh, that saved. Okay, let's put in that digit code. Oh my god, you're just full. Let's go back inside. It's locked. Let's just go all the way back to the basement. The basement. See if these. Oh my god, what the hell? What was that again? 28 1904. Was it 1904? Yeah, 1904. 1904. What? Are you joking? Or maybe it's 1904 28. 1904 28. This is rigged. Oh my god. So it's like, so I had it right, his birthday, but do you know what? It's how bloody Europeans write dates, not how the normies do it. So it was like 280408. That's not right. 280604. How does that make sense? Loads. Ooh. Oh, okay. Huh. Okay. That opened something. Can I open in another one? Blank labeled what was going to burn onto it. Didn't have time to use it. Nothing saved on it. Looks like these wasn't enough time. Okay. So, okay, seems like a door had opened. Potentially this one? Yes! I suppose up we go. Mystery. Oh. Nice. Oh, wait. Oh, here? Oh, I guess. Okay, hang on, no, sorry, turns out we were here. We did make it. Into another red room. Don't tell me it's locked. Oh, thank God. Can you imagine? Whoa! Whoa, man! What? Whoa. Damn. What? Enter the strange craft. Oh, yes. Gotta do that. Whoa. Is this so like Siberia? Maybe that's also another game I should play. That seems fun. Solving puzzles and such. What's in here? Elevator plan. Has added a little sketch to it. Seems to suggest inserting something into the gallery wall that the elevator car runs. Cool. The elevator has been added to your documentos. Nice. Cool. Well, let's get in. Can I climb that? I wanna see what's up there. I wanna see what's up here. Ooh. 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 What is this doing? Okay, what is this? Turns like a little light on. I see. I see. Don't know the purpose of that. But maybe we will see the purpose. Can we... Okay, we've got to go up through these stairs. Oh, can we keep going? Oh my god, we can keep going. Gotta see this. Gotta see what this goes. Oh my god. Keeps on going. Where does this go? What? Oh my god. Oh my god, where does this go? Does this open? And a splash. Monsters. Have it. Does this take us back up? I think it does. I want to see if I can get into the cart first. Let's see if it works. We probably need some code for it or something. Another letter. 3 of 3 though.
My friend, so you have decided to push your curiosity to the limit. I will never be able to thank you enough. And so it is without further ado that I will tell you the conclusion of my history. I ended the last part of my storytelling with the moments of happiness that I shared together with my one true love, Yakomani. The most beautiful weeks of my existence. Yet a strange event would put an end to the sweet bliss in which we were plunged. One morning, Yakomani signaled to me to watch what was happening through the branch walls of our hut. The fever of my illness, compounded with that of love, had eclipsed my faculties of scientific observation. But then and there, I suddenly came to myself. What I had just seen in the hands of the priest was the egg of the white birds. I wanted that egg more than anything else in the world. To take it back to Europe. Taste the glory of recognition from the worldwide scientific community. At dawn, I set off, never to see her again. I stole their only egg and took it back to Europe. I have put in danger the very existence of a truly exceptional living species. And I betrayed the trust of a young Indian girl who, I now know, was the only love of my life. At the museum, no one believed my stories about the white birds. I became the laughing stock of the scientific community, and my career was irreparably broken. It has been 10 years now since the museum returned the egg of the white birds to me. It miraculously remained intact, not having suffered from the ravages of time. The egg was alive. Since that day, I have only had one thing on my mind: make right the wrong I have done, and take the egg back over there to the Amerzone. In the meantime, I have put it in a safe place. Today, everything is in place. I have developed a new hydrofloat that is specially designed for an expedition into the heart of the Amazone. I have carried out all the necessary checks and calculations and corrected all the imperfections. But, as I have already told you, I am now an old man.
Dead one.
And I no longer have the strength to undertake such a journey. So it is up to you. You who seem to be interested. It is you that I'm asking to take my place. Go back to the Amerzone and take back the egg. I beg you. Good luck, and may God protect you, my friend. Alexandre Balambois.
Take back the egg. Oh, what's this? Oh. It's just a little hatch. Lighthouse British. Okay. So that was, he just stole the egg, did he? And then they returned it back to him? Do we think it's just gonna start? Loading. Please insert the diskette. Okay. How to do that? Where do I do that? But there. Oh. There's bats? Sure. Bring the bats out again. Where? Oh, is it through here? Lord. Plane mode. Oh my god. No fuel, no egg, no ramp. Push for fuel. Okay, I need fuel. Find the egg. Well, that seems... Where would one egg be? On a scale of 1 to egg. Oh, what's this? Cashew nuts? Let's close that up. What's in here? Imagine if the egg was in there. So I can't open that. That's weird. Okay. So we're probably just returning the egg. Maybe the fuel is up here. Ooh. Oh, what's through here? Birds. I mean, nice view, nice view. It's difficult to see this image without a projector, but it seems to show demolished walls. It's quite the hideout here. Go up again. Ooh. We're up here again. Huh. What do you know? What do you know? And we're back here. Just trying to get to autosave. Otherwise I might just have to leave it where it was. Oh, there we go. Thanks for watching. This game is very delightful. Even though, you know, finding the puzzles is a bit challenging, and like trying to like figure them out and stuff. It is that kind of thing where it's like, oh, like you think it's really, you overthink things really. You think something is really difficult and then you find out what the answer is and it's like, what? And like the birthday, I was like, I wrote it in a different order and I'm like, okay, it's definitely right, but why is it not working? And it's just a different way of writing dates. Anyway, but yeah, so far I like it. But yeah, more importantly, more importantly, if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and yeah, and leave a comment if you want me to play Siberia just ever on my channel. But yeah, see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.